Nah, I know you seen that ugly ass thumbnail, nigga. That was just for clickbait and you fell for it. But we gonna do my intro. Bro gonna say, I hope you are good. I have a 7-inch pea size and I'm insecure. Calling all hoopers. True hoopers, new hoopers, just dyed my hair, ultra black hoopers, dreadhead hoopers, 360, wave head ass hoopers, beard hoopers, haircut hoopers. I'm cool for the summer hoopers. Man, we is calling all hoopers. Now I just dyed my shit ultra black, but that's not the point of the video. The point in the title of this video is how to fix your mental health. Now, I know y'all ain't seen my face in a minute, my nigga, but that don't matter, my nigga. You been straight, my boy. Nigga, you gonna shake my hand? I ain't gonna cap, like, it's been like the third or fourth video, you still ain't shake that shit. Pause. Anyways, though, I hope you been straight, twin, I'm stuttering. I hope you been straight, twin. How these hoes been treating you? You gonna answer the question? I'm yapping too much, but the title of this video is literally how to fix your mental health. And I've done these type of videos before, but I'm doing it again because someone from the school was saying he liked these type of real life videos where it talk about not just getting bitches and shit, but it's like some real life shit like mental health. And I know I made that how to cure depression video. This is almost like a prequel or a sequel or a part 2 to that shit. I don't be rewatching my own videos, so if I'm repeating myself in the video, you know why, my nigga. I'm gonna start off by saying this though. With your mental health, my nigga. Off the rip, when you wake up, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but just imagine this shit, right? Imagine you living a life like no weird shit though. Imagine you living a life and you have nothing to look forward to, like legitimately, like. P this shit. I'm talking about niggas who don't have a purpose. Like let's say for example you, some hoopers, you know, unproductive hoops. You wake up, goon, doom scroll maybe, go to school. You don't give a fuck about school or college. You might go to your 9-to-5 job. Go to sleep. You might talk to some hoes, fuck them. But it's that type of life fulfilling. Like I ain't gonna cap. If you were a day trader, I know I always bring this shit up because I used to kind of dabble with that shit, like with those demo accounts and shit. Now I don't really doing that shit. Or let's say you do prize picks or some sports gambling. I'm saying this shit from experience, my nigga. I'm not just saying shit for no reason, my nigga. I remember though, in my experience, like I would wake up excited to learn new shit regarding either the prize picks or doing the math regarding which type of like 2-man or 3-man. Yeah, this might be foreign to you, but hear me out though. This can be applied to anything in life. But waking up looking forward to something matters. The moment you don't have nothing to look forward to, even if you get a new bitch, you'll wake up excited to see her ass. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this. I know this video is all over the place. All I'm saying is this. The night before, it is very crucial that you ask yourself, what type of life do I want to live? Like genuinely, twin. And I feel like I'm repeating myself, but repeat this shit. If you want, let's say you don't fuck with a 9-to-5. I don't. Your mom don't. These nuts don't. Open your mouth. You let me say that shit to your ass, my nigga. Grown man, face ass. These nuts. But if you don't fuck with a 9-to-5, no one fucks with a 9-to-5, apparently, at least on TikTok or social media. But if you don't fuck with 9-to-5, you're gonna have to do what the 99% won't do. This is where I pivot into understanding how there could be shackles in your life without you peeping this shit, right? Like, I love my family and my parents to death. I love my homeboys to death, even my homegirls. But you gotta realize when, I'm not gonna say they're holding you back, but let's say, peep this shit, right? Let's say I'm finna do a video right now, right? My homegirl gonna call me about a nigga doing her wrong. I could have dropped the video that did 1 million views, but because she called me, and another thing too, which I don't know what this recording on the camera shit is, you're low key reaching the flow state. Like, ain't gonna cap. Me a year ago, I could never talk in a camera like this with no cuts, without having to have maybe a script or some shit. But when you reach flow state, you don't even be remembering the shit you be saying. It's just like a natural conversation. Like, you know how you be like having a FaceTime call with your homeboy? You don't need a script to talk to your homeboy, my nigga, or your partner. You feel me? Or your dog. So I'm saying to say this, right? If you do want to like live a certain life and fix your mental health and get certain shit done, there's gonna be a season where you're gonna have to obviously lock in, but start peeping shit for what it is. And I'll admit this type of mindset can become toxic because I've caught myself realizing like I'll be with a bitch, right? I would have had the most productive day or productive week of all time. But this one day with the bitch, we eating or, she might be laying on my shit or, we might be in the bed and I'll just be like, I could be making a video right now. What am I doing? Like, I'll start feeling guilty because it's like, you'll start feeling guilty for having a couple days off. And I know you want me to tell you to have that hustle mindset, but I'm gonna be real, twin. That shit can be kind of toxic. A little bit, you feel me? Like, at least in my experience, because it can kind of be like, you ever want something so bad, you literally was like, every second alive kind of hurt type shit. Like dead ass though, like dead ass. You ever want some shit so bad, it's like, I want this shit so bad, but if I looked at my past 24 hours of everything I just did, I'm retarded. I can't even use that word on this channel. I gotta mute that shit. But I want one thing, but my action is saying the opposite. If that makes sense. That makes sense, right? Yeah, like when you actually grasp, like, I know I'm yapping here, but it's just all facts. Cause I got hella, this video should be short, but you guys, I can just yap and talk. But on some really real shit, I'm telling you, when this happened to me, like this happened literally like last year around this time. And that's why I preach going to the gym, cause that shit, I won't know shit to do with my life, but damn well I want to hit them pull-ups or some push-ups, my nigga. I'm like, damn, I don't know what the fuck to do right now. I don't fuck with school. I don't fuck with my job. Let me go hit some push-ups. I'm being real. But be real, what's a better mindset? Should I go hit some push-ups or should I just beat my shit off? Beating my shit off would feel good right now. But then the cycle repeats. You beat your shit, be like, damn, why I just be? Like I'm telling you right now, if you make it your sole purpose to like lock in and, or let's say you don't want to beat your shit. Okay, I know I'm yapping here, but this nigga, I'm yapping. Who cares? If you be on the channel, who gives a fuck? They just beat this shit. Like, let's say with the gooning, because nigga gonna ask me to make a video on how to stop gooning, bro. Bro, I don't give a fuck how long you don't goon. Like, I know I don't advocate the goon, obviously, or, type shit. But if you make it your sole purpose, like, let's say, I'm gonna hold my nut for 90 days. Let's say you do complete the mission, because you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail on day 91. What did you really gain? That entire 90-day period was just you focusing on not nutting. All I'm saying is, if you don't put your intention towards something, that whole 3-month period is wasted. If you just put on your checklist, I'm gonna hold it for 90 days, check. What did you gain? You didn't get any money. You're not stronger. You just woke up, doom scrolled, maybe watched some anime, and then said, yeah, I didn't, as long as I don't goon, I win. That's not even a skill. Not gooning, I mean, it's a good habit to have, not gooning. But as far as elevating your life, my nigga, on some really real shit, you can quote me on this shit, but you probably would have been better gooning every day of those 90 days, but still being productive. Be real. You could have been up 10 bands while gooning those 90 days, rather than you focusing on, I'm not gonna goon for 90 days and getting not shit done. If that makes sense. Because the whole goal is to fuck bitches, correct? Get money, correct? Have a good physique, correct? To lock in, correct? So if we focus on like not gooning is the symptom, if you really have a really, really productive ass day, you'll even forget to goon. You'll be too tired to even lift your hand up to find some shit to jack off to. You know what make sense? So let me get back to the point of the video. Then I'm going to go back into this school shit I was mentioning before. All I was saying is the key to fixing your mental health to it is you have to find some shit you want to, like, your passion wise. And I'll admit this shit, in my experience, I just remember being in high school just asking myself, what the fuck do I want to do with my life? What was I brought on this earth to do? All I know is, if I'm gonna ask you this question right now, I don't know if anyone has ever asked this question, but this is my own type of question that has changed my perspective on everything. If a nigga gave me $100 million, I could do anything in the world. I'm asking you this question, twin. Then I'm gonna repeat this question first. I'm asking you this question, twin. If a nigga give your ass $100 million, you can do whatever you want in this world. What's the first thing you doing in the morning? Like, activity wise. Not brushing your teeth, not getting out of bed. I mean, obviously. I mean, like, shit you would actually do. Would it be maybe driving your Lambo or some shit? Like, what's the number one thing with all the freedom and time you have? What's the one thing that will bring you the most freedom? That's the question. Or not the most freedom, but it will make you the most happy. That's the question I like to ask people. I'm asking you. Pause the video, answer the shit, and I'm gonna give you my answer. You gonna pause that shit, bitch ass nigga? Nigga got me in his headphones. I'm still talking to you. Just press the AirPod, double tap that shit, pause it, come back, and we're gonna see. Okay, anyways. With that being said, though, my response is, if you gave me $100 million and I could do whatever I want with my life on some really real shit, I would literally wake up in the morning and hoop. Like, low rim dunking type shit. Now, I will admit, though, I have knee pain now. But assuming I can do whatever I want, I would probably go to a hoop session. Like, I would just be outside in the sun hooping. Not fucking bitches. Having a Lambo would be nice, but is that what I really want to do? Would that bring me, like, with the ultimate happiness, my nigga? Nigga, ain't gonna cap. Yes and no. Not for real, though. Like, if I had to choose one thing to just do, I would just literally just hoop, like, outside on some really real shit. Not on no double rim ass rim though, but you know what I'm saying, like low rim and shit. Right now, I know I'm yapping here, but who cares? Right now, I got like a jumper's knee in my left. I healed my right, but the thing with my right is I healed it with isometrics, but I didn't do this shit on my left, so it's like my right leg is stronger than my left leg, and I'm having jumper's knee. You know, with tendonitis, that shit take like 2 months with the isometrics, and you know all that shit. All I'm saying is, the moment you figure out your why and what you want to do, everything starts to line up as far as what should I be doing right now, if that makes sense. And I've noticed in myself, like with my jumper's knee, right? I love to hoop. Like going to functions is cool, but that should be on the Saturdays and Fridays and Sundays because I don't really work a job, twin. I don't work a 9 to 5. I'm still in school though. I was gonna say though, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've noticed too. I'm like, damn, I will real life be bored. I'll be like, damn, I can't even hoop. And any nigga that know isometrics is boring as fuck. So I'm like, damn. That's why I'm doing calisthenics now, kinda, with some weighted pull-ups. But it's like, damn, like I was really in a phase where I was like, I'm really bored with life. No funny shit. I couldn't hoop. Like, and that's how certain athletes be. Like, imagine you've been hooping your entire life. You love this sport. And I'm not a hooper, my nigga. I like to dunk here and there and just be athletic and shit. But all I'm saying is, imagine you've been groomed to be an NBA player all your life, and now you're crippling with an injury. Do you know how depressing that shit is? You woke up every day living to like be like, ask any nigga you know that loves sports, that shit hurt. You don't know shit else to do. Like, I low-key, when I'm sore, it feels good to be sore. But when you have this little bullshit tendon pain, they're talking about you can't jump, you can't do this, do isometrics, and my yapping here, but it's all facts. I'm just speaking facts. So that being said, just being aware of your why, like not even just basketball, nigga. I can do it in around the world with a soccer ball, and juggle back and forth with niggas. And that shit, I thrive off competition. But it's just those little shits that can really make your whole day, my nigga. Another thing too, make sure y'all lock in on vitamin D, D3, and K2 supplements. That shit help too, for sure. So I'm gonna read y'all a message a nigga sent me on school, or no, it's actually 2 screenshots. It's 2 different people. I'm gonna read y'all a message a nigga sent me on Instagram, and then we're gonna do the one on the school. Okay, on some shit. That made perfect sense, right? Bitch ass nigga. Yes. I'm talking to you. Look at that. So I'm finna read what the nigga just said to me. This nigga gonna text me, no funny shit. I'm finna pop this shit right. I'm finna pop this shit right here. Bro gonna say, I hope you are good. I have a 7-inch pea size and I'm insecure. Any tips or advice for me? I'm 20 years old. I've rejected women because of the insecurity. And what's your size? Maybe I have body dysmorphia? And what's your size? Okay. Maybe I have body dysmorphia. Gotta be rage bait. Low cortisol spike. He says, sorry if it seems like a troll, but I will take accountability and admit corn ruined my perception. Now, I ain't gonna catch you, twin. Calling all 7-inch hoopers. Nigga, if you got 7, nigga, you is good. You is good. You is good. That's why I think this shit is rage bait. But that goes into territory with what I say about you watching that shit. You watching another nigga. Y'all niggas know about that shit. I just had to read that screenshot because that shit was absurd. Let me get into the shit that actually matter. I'm not finna deal with the rage bait. I didn't even see this question. All I'm gonna say is, as long as you find your purpose and what you want to do in your life, and this example is gonna help you find that shit, then you're gonna be good. Where is this shit at? So, this Hooper, and like I said, with niggas from the school, I will never leak your personal information, like your name and shit. But your stories, like I'm doing this video, I might say it, but I'm not gonna say nothing that will make it obvious that it's about you, though, if that makes sense. Like, if you have blue hair, I'm not gonna say, yeah, this blue-haired guy told me this. I'm just gonna tell you the story. That way we can help other hoopers without being too explicit, though, you feel me? So, with that being said, the nigga's gonna say, I'm gonna put this shit right here, and we're gonna read this shit. He said, I've been struggling with depression crazy and shit like crazy since I joined the military. Right now, I'm at my schooling for my, I'm not gonna put, I gotta blur some shit in case y'all niggas see this shit. All my friends be turned drinking and getting hoes because it's hella hoes on base and shit. But I'm struggling hella with my confidence and shit. To the point where I stopped eating and shit and my confidence and motivation been hella low. It started when I started comparing myself to other people and been struggling with my appearance and shit. And how females be treating me and shit. I be trying to keep going and not worry about them, but every day it just gets worse. I really just wish I could talk to females and not have to worry about if I look good like all the people around me. People say I'm not ugly and how I just need more confidence, but that shit gets me nowhere. Before, like I said, before, even if I do approach females, I usually text them and they never respond. None of my shit goes nowhere. I wanted to know if you had any advice since you're probably in college and been in your own or gone through this before. Now, the part that got me was when he said he stopped eating and shit. Okay. Honestly, I read that shit for y'all, but I didn't really comprehend because I respond to him in person. This screenshot is like a month old. But if you peep how he said he was comparing himself to other people. Niggas get turned and drink and all that other shit. Notice how he was talking about notice how he was talking about everyone else. What am I saying here? Notice how he was talking about everyone but himself. Like, to have confidence, you have to be good at only one thing. Like, my go-to is always muscles, but that shit literally just speaks volumes. But when you're confident at one thing, you're just going to be known for that one thing. You'll always have that one thing to follow back on. And I know that sounds like some, what they call it, a word salad on some shit. But it's the truth because he just said he has low confidence. what are you confident in? Is what I asked this nigga, right? What do you do on a day-to-day basis? Do you just doom scroll? And this nigga's not chopped. It's just a confidence problem. It's like he's walking around life feeling inadequate. So he said he like do music. Like he does music and some more shit. So I told this nigga, I swear to God, no funny shit. I gave this nigga like this part I will admit though. I gave him like a productivity like questionnaire type of shit. Like some shit he journal it, like some shit. It's like some shit he journals like at night about the type of day he had, like if it was productive or not. And I told his ass, nigga, just find a community of people who are good in music and lock in on that shit, right? So even some shit like I'm like, Twin, how many songs have you done in a day? He said 1,000 or beats or some type of producer. He told me some crazy ass number. I'm like, my nigga, you're tough in this music shit. Lock in on it, and even if it don't go nowhere, you are already happy doing the music shit. You know what I'm saying? And with him, he does music. What do you do? If that makes sense. I do content. What do you do? I like to hoop. What do you do? Like what type of hobby or event do you like to do naturally? Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to add was I asked him that question I mentioned in the video. I asked this nigga, I'm like, if you had $100 million and you could do whatever activity you wanted, what would be the first thing you do in the morning or could do? He gonna say, I would probably drink a cup of tea or eat breakfast, then listen to music and make music and probably just be in my phone, since a lot of my best ideas and influences for music come from social media and artists I know. Now, on the surface, his response sounds nice, but it's really cope. It sounds like he's consuming a lot. Notice how he said of course you're gonna eat food, obviously, but the first thing you do is listening to music, I guess. Listening to music and going on your phone, it's like a bootleg. So I responded, I told him, I'm like, it sounds like a bootleg doom scroll. You're not creating. So I told him I see the problem, and I asked him, what about when you were younger? What would you do for fun? He said, I would draw, watch TV, played football, and a lot of video games. So still more cope. So then I got him to elaborate on the music. I said, when you say you make music, is it with an instrument or like how is it? And how long do your music sessions usually last? He said, I produce and make songs with my computer, and it usually depends. Sometimes a couple hours, sometimes 30 minutes. I try to make sure every time I make something, it's my best. So if it's not up to standard, I just close my computer and come back to it the next day. He also said, I've been doing it for a year now. I got like 1,000 songs, and I tell myself how to produce. Then he said, I was gonna quit when I joined the military, but I really can't. It's a part of me now. This is perfect. He also says, I got really good at it and I got a decent amount of connections. I don't count on it going anywhere, but it's the main thing that improved my confidence. I used to be even more insecure. So it's the exact shit I was just mentioning in the video. If you have at least one thing you just like to do and you're really good at it, you can always fall back on it. So I said 1,000 songs is crazy tough. If it's changed you positively as a person, why don't you try challenging yourself with the music? You could even post something online, even if you don't think it's good. Posting it gives you something to look forward to, and you could get feedback from like Reddit forums or Reddit communities. And he said, yeah, I write all my lyrics and engineer everything. I participate in song wars and stuff with people known in my sound, and he even have a childhood friend that gives him feedback on his music. And he said, but I've never tried posting or doing social media since I don't think my sound is there yet. Which, if you were to ask my friends, they would probably say I'm bullshitting and I have enough skill in songs to do so, but I don't think I'm there yet. So I say, but that's something you can work towards. And this is the end of the screenshot. I can't find the rest. Yeah, that's the end of the screenshot. It's on my school, but it's on 2 different phones. But my whole thing is that he has something he can work towards. If you have nothing to work towards, you will literally feel empty as fuck inside. That's why like with some dudes, when they get a girlfriend, they cut all their homeboys. But when that girl is gone, they lose themselves. You cut everyone off because you have a girlfriend. Now that girlfriend is gone, you literally just did like a self-sacrifice. You cut off all your old hoes. You cut off all your old homeboys. You are whipped. You're whipped by it, my nigga. You're whipped by I can't say the P word, but all I'm saying is I'm emphasizing the fact that finding your why, even if it's some shit you do for fun, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if you're good at fucking ping pong or golf. That's something you can literally make content or do a video. I'm not saying everyone has to do content, but finding your why and writing down what you're going to do to achieve the life that you want, not what your parents want, but the life you want to live, it's going to be a night and day difference. You'll literally instantly start feeling better. Like, let's say you, like, Pete, I'm gonna ask you a question. I know I'm here with Pete this shit. Let's say, think about the bit, if you could fix anything in your life right now, anything. I'm asking a simple question, right? If you could fix anything in your life right now, imagine it being fixed. Like, just imagine, like, this problem is no longer a problem anymore. Do you feel a relief off your shoulders? Like, just imagining that problem being fixed, do you feel a relief off your shoulders? If your answer is yes, you get my entire point here. When you're looking forward to something and you're knowing something is being fixed and you have a set goal or a plan and you're actively riding towards it and you have a solution, you're going to be happy. Like, my nigga, you could be 1,000 pounds. If you start writing out your new diet or your new gym routine or your new this, you're going to be excited to take this shit down. Just the mere action and then the mere thinking of the shit you're going to have to do is already getting the ball rolling. It doesn't even have to be with a bodybuilder or even ask a millionaire. You think a millionaire got rich on accident? Yeah, some probably does. But you think if you ask them how did they get rich, they're going to say, I don't know. No, they wrote down, they had a plan, they did this. Even though they didn't intend for actions they did in the past to compound, it still did. Like, they might have learned copywriting, or they might even learn how to be charismatic with people. They might even learn how to cold approach a girl, and now when they're in sales is like talking to bitches. It's the same shit. You want to lower the anxiety, you want them to be cool. So it's like even the skills they weren't aware that was going to help them ended up helping them. It's like the skills compounded on accident. It's the exact same shit with anything else you want to do in life. So that's just a pause, commercial breakout shit. Let's get back in the video. For free. So with him, cause that whole message thread was a lot to just, it was like a loaded question. But with him getting hosed, I helped him with that, obviously. It's not that hard. The biggest thing is just the confidence, because you could pass all these shit tests a girl throw at you, but if you're not a naturally confident and you're just oozing with like you're good, they would like eventually your little playboy, not playboy, but eventually your mask is gonna slip. So our goal here is to have us find some confidence in anything. Like I just told you, this nigga does music and he locked in. Now he has a community of friends he's cool with and he can talk to, and he wakes up looking forward to music. And no funny shit, God can strike me down right now. Hold on. This same nigga who got no hoes, right? No hoes, right? Let me see if I can find it. Damn. Please tell me I can find it. That's a damn shame. That's damn shame. But I swear to God, he just said, I'm gonna put a screenshot here if I find it. He said some shit like he said some shit like he cracked this one girl he was telling me about. I don't know. It was something along those lines though. I'm gonna put it in here if I can find it. All I'm gonna say is find the root problem. You not getting bitches is not like a root problem. The root problem is you're not confident in yourself. Like, you're dealing with some mental demons and you have to get that shit off your back. Because even if you crack that shit, if you're overthinking, this shit won't even feel good. No matter how creamy that shit is, if you have all this anxiety on your back, you won't even enjoy the puh. You will not enjoy that shit. Oh shit, I might just start saying, because I know I can't say the P right here, I might just start calling it puh. You can't even hit the puh. Gooked. That's who! But with that being said, though, we're gonna do a recap on how to fix your mental health. Shit is simple. A journal with simple questions like, I forgot the whole prompt. If I find it, I'll either link it in this video or I'm gonna put the prompt I use in the description, at the bottom of the description. I was gonna put it on school, but I think it's a productivity prompt. Who gives a fuck to go to school for that shit? Yes, so I'm going to put the prompt of the shit you want to answer at night. That way when you wake up, you are looking forward to something, my nigga. Even me and my knee pain, at least I can look forward to me hitting a weighted pull-up or some shit. You feel me? Because if you don't, bro, I'm telling you, I've been there, bro. I'm getting some water real quick. You really watch me drink water, bitch ass nigga, bro. You gotta be studied, bro. Man, I'm not laughing. I can't even drink water in peace. Why aren't you looking at me? I was saying, I've been there as far as not having shit to look forward to, and it's totally different now since I have y'all niggas who support me and shit. W hoops, shake my hand. I'm talking to you and you're ignoring me, okay? That's okay. But like, even with your parents can kind of like, not necessarily hold you back, but I already told y'all, the moment I moved out from my folks' crib, I went from 0 views on TikTok. Not 0, but like 800 views on TikTok. I think, to be fair though, my lighting at my crib was dog shit. Like, I don't know about y'all parents' houses, but why the fuck were my walls green? Why I had green walls? Of course, everyone would swipe on my videos, cause nigga, what the fuck? Why do you, bro, a green ass wall? Nigga, niggas that know photography, I feel like this brown shit it's tough. The green wall is kind of off-putting. It doesn't look right. The lighting was dog shit. Even your environment will literally shape you, my nigga. So no funny shit. God can strike me down right now, twin. I am not lying. Like the next day or two, the moment I moved out, because mind you, I've been trying to talk at the house. Obviously, I can't yell too much because my parents are Nigerian. But my nigga, I feel like I said this shit 100 times though. But look, like it's like a night and day difference. The moment I like moved here and shit and moved up my folks' crib, I started getting views. I had like my first viral video. Like for me, you know when you first starting out, even getting 10K views seem like a lot now. You feel me? Now it's like, you can wipe your ass with 10K views when you already been doing it for over a year. But I'm like, damn, like night and day. Can sometimes it really be your lighting, twin? And don't think, I'm gonna get a ring light camera, and if I get a ring light, the green walls won't look that bad, bro. Fuck all the ring light shit, or even having, I'm gonna put a light in the back of my phone camera, and I'm gonna look better, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, but this little background shit matters, at least on TikTok, or your lighting matters. You could be saying the most dog shit, whatever advice. If your lighting sucks before you even speak, a nigga gonna swipe on your bitch ass. I'm telling you, twin. So I'm saying that to say, I know I'm yapping here, but who cares? I'm saying that to say this though, like, night and day difference. I moved out, or not necessarily moved out. I just moved on campus, and what happened? You know, we did our TikTok. We had like 75K. TikTok is a scam though. I'll say that shit much. Most that ever made on TikTok, I'm gonna just tell y'all niggas, most that ever made on TikTok was like 1,600, my nigga. And the thing with this content creator shit is, nigga, you can make 1,600 in 2 weeks at a normal job. 1,600, like 1,600 in a month is not shit. And we get taxed. Don't be fooled. Content creators get taxed too. So my biggest payout month on TikTok was like 1,600. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm just yap here. Who gives a fuck? Y'all want me to yap, right? Okay, cool. And the thing with TikTok is, what they do is, obviously, when I first started doing content, and I got I got into the creator reward program, what was I gonna say? Yeah, my views were not that consistent because you just started doing content. So getting consistent back to back 1 million views or 100K views, if you're new to the like content, you're not going to be getting that type of views. But what TikTok gonna do is, when you first get into the program, they're gonna have your RPM, which is like your RPM is like how much you get paid per 1,000 views, right? When you first get into the program, they're gonna have that shit high as hell. So let's say a video get 100,000 views, they might pay your ass like a good. When I first, okay, I'm gonna say 1 million views because I'm not sure about 100,000. But let's say when you first got in the program, 1 million views. Like, I'm talking about if you're a freshly one that you just got added to the program type shit. 1 million views would have got your ass like maybe, like when you first joined, maybe even 800, bro. I don't know. Like 1 million views would have got your ass like 600, 500. All I know is it would be good when you first join. Give that bitch 6 months, like on TikTok type shit. Give that shit 6 months. You could be making 10 times the amount of views you made when you first joined, and the payout's still gonna be the same. So I know that was a lot of words, but let's say when you first joined, 1 million views gave your ass $800. 6 months down the road, if you did 10 million views, you'll get $700. Like, your RPM is lower. Like, you have to work harder for the same amount of pay as the months go on. And it happened to my homeboy. I'm like, nigga, that's just tough, and that's not me. Good luck. You're gooked. I'm like, who cares? Cause I ain't think it was gonna happen to me, and then it happened to me, type shit. So now it's like the same amount. I'm saying the same thing twice, but I have to hammer this point home. $1 million view video, a million view video that used to pay me $800, now it's gonna pay me like $100 or $200, if that makes sense. Like, I remember this one video I made had 10 million views. Payout was like $600. So I'm like, bro, the math don't make sense. You feel me? So it's like TikTok is a scam. Another thing too with TikTok too. That's why I fuck with you. This is why I fuck with YouTube more, bro. TikTok will have everyone and their mama knowing your face, twin. Everyone swipes on TikTok. Even with the dress on my face, niggas are going to notice you. I'm telling you. Oh, you be teaching niggas how to get hoes. Like, the hoes gonna be catching on to you, my nigga, because everyone is on TikTok. It's just like, it's a scroll. So it's not like that hard for a hoe to find you or a nigga to share you to the school, or, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, TikTok is fed as fuck. You can't be militant on that app. So it's cheap. It'll have your ass broken famous. That's the quote on TikTok. Only use that shit. I don't know how you use that shit, because y'all see I don't post in there no more. And don't get me started on the nigga that's copying me doing the reaction clips on That's a Good Hooper. You know how I would have like a famous viral clip and then I'll react to it? That shit was overly dead. That nigga. If I do it again, just know I'm going pockets full pockets flat type shit. I'm out here, but who cares? I was gonna say though, as far as the shackles and your parents, right? I even told my parents, like, I kind of have a business, like, as far as the YouTube shit. Guess what my parents said? They're Nigerians, though. They don't give a fuck. I'm going to tell you right now. They don't give a fuck about the business. They only give a fuck about education, my nigga. That's a whole other video topic I'll tell y'all about. That might be your parents, too, though. At this point, it seems like we all got to get this money ASAP to shut up all these haters. It's just obvious. I'm getting more water to him, type shit. What is you going to do about this shit? I'm gonna drink my fucking water, bitch ass nigga. But with that being said though, that's TikTok page being broken famous. I'm yapping here. Shit, you must be new to this channel. Yeah, with that being said though, that might be the end of this video. Like, nothing to do with friends. Friends are important, but it's like this, twin. If you already, like, have big plans for yourself and the company you keep is not on that shit, you got to cut them niggas off, ain't go cap. Or just move militant, or just distance yourself from them, because the more you hang around loser-ass niggas, and I use the word loser, but it's more so a nigga without no purpose. Like, if you ask a nigga, yo, twin, like, what's your plan after high school? Man, I'm finna just trap and just work this little 9 to 5, make this quick ass money. You're gooked, my nigga. Like, you feel me? And I'm not saying to hate on them. It just love them from a distance, because you can't force a nigga to change, right? Like, if you put a nigga on, like when I first started my TikTok, I put my homeboy on. I'm like, nigga, do this shit, free money. And I'll admit it's free, but it's not worth the trouble. You feel me? But the skills I developed and being able to talk to a camera like this was worth the struggle and shit. But trying to force your friend to lock in and trying to, like, make a horse drink water, it's a waste of effort. Like, that's why with certain friends, if they not on what you want, cool. Be like, that's cool. Be like, you locked in on your shit. Because at the end of the day, everyone wakes up thinking about themselves. You think your friends wake up thinking, how can I help Drake today? Or what's a regular name? Or Isaiah, Jeremiah, Bob, like everything. And you can call it selfish, but it's the truth. No one wakes up thinking about another person. You wake up thinking about yourself, so you can only really love and help yourself. If you can't love yourself, how can anyone else fuck with you? You gotta be able to you gotta be able to just be by yourself. I'm just out of breath, twin. But I'm saying you gotta be able to move dolo. Cause at the end of the day, you're the only one that's gonna be in your casket. Corny ass Pinterest quote. But it's just the truth though. You only got yourself. You gotta love yourself and just actually write down shit that's gonna help you. That makes sense. So I'm gonna link the productivity shit y'all should like write at night. And don't write the question, just write down answers every night. And that should help with your mental health. But if I have to end this shit off on one note, the final question is literally is this. Find one thing you want to lock in at. You want to be the highest jumper, the fastest sprinter, the best hooper. Even if you can't go to the league, bitch ass nigga, you can post content of you crossing niggas at your park, at your local rec. Never shoot yourself like, never be like, damn, I'm not 6'7", I can't go to the league. My nigga, you can still fucking hoop. You can still dunk. Never sell yourself short, cause my nigga, you're him. That's in the video. I want to make this shit longer, but I mean, we can't fake shit around here. If we done talking, I'm not gonna do a cut and then talk again. This is just like a personal yap session video. I was gonna say though, this is especially true if you under like 21 though. Like around, like especially if you in college and shit, around now, finding out what you really want to do. If you want to do your little, not little, but if you want to lock in on your major, communications or some, whatever the case may be. If you want to lock in on that, okay, cool. But you have to really think, what type of life do you want to live? Not your parents, not your friends, you. Because what they don't tell you is this. If you live the life your parents say, oh, go ahead and do this college shit, and you end up doing good, and you end up making money, you're still going to be depressed. You're living a life you don't want to live, making less money than you possibly could. Like, if you had two options, and I'm going to be real. If you had two options, make a lot of money and be less happy, like via the lot of money is, let's say, not your passion. A lot of money and be less happy, or make less money but be more happy and more fulfilled. Everyone and their mama is choosing the latter. I'm choosing the latter. I don't know about you. Unless you're just a money hungry ass idiot. I mean, that's you. With that being said, that's the end of this video. I'm gonna do my outro. Oh yeah, I will post to elaborate on your screenshot. But my nigga, the same nigga who just said he's in the military and he's going through depressive thoughts, if he can go from saying that to saying he woke up today feeling a whole lot better, you can do the same shit, twin. We all trying to hoop. We all trying to be the best version of ourselves. My nigga, lock in. With that being said, my nigga, that's the outro. Man, let's hoop. Is you hooping? Man, let hoop. Oh yeah, bitch ass nigga. This is a double outro, but check the description for the productivity prompt. Do this shit tonight. Wake up morning feeling better, my nigga. Stop hurting yourself. You can lock in. I'm yapping. Who cares? Let's fucking. Why am I so geek for? But like I just said, check out the productivity shit. Write down the life you want to live. Be more aware of your unconscious habits. And it's that simple. I know we say put the ball in the hoop, but if your thoughts and your mental is not right, you physically cannot hoop. With that being said, this is a double outro. What the fuck you gonna do about this shit, my nigga? Nothing. Hey, time out. With that being said, man, let's hoop. Is you hooping? Man, let's hoop. Man, let's hoop. I love y'all boys. Let's do this shit.